Checking in with Mike Yawney one final time. And you know what, Mike? Why not? After eating so much delicious food, would you not want to wash it down with something to drink?
Exactly. And Ted, I want to show something to you. Look at this bar. This is absolutely beautiful. This bar is from the 1800s. Now, the people at the lake house, they actually found this at a mercantile shop in Montana, and they brought it up and they refurbished it, and it is beautiful. And actually quite fitting that we're making an old-fashioned cocktail this morning because, you know, it's a classic cocktail. And you'd think I'd have been drinking because I couldn't spit it out. I called it an old traditional or something like that earlier.
Something like that?
Yeah, this is Mike. Mike's the bartender here at the lake house, and you are putting a new twist on the classic cocktail.
I am. There's just a really small, easy twist I made that turns out very, very well.
Okay, so where do we begin?
We're going to start here with 2 ounces of Tangle Ridge 10-year rye. Okay. It's nice rye, double-aged. So we'll age it in some oak barrels, blend it all together, and then age it again in more oak barrels. We're going to add a couple dashes of Agnostura bitters out of Trinidad.
Okay.
Then we're going to add a couple dashes of Fee Brothers Old Fashioned bitters. It's a nice cinnamon kind of flavor to it. Do about ½ ounce of maple syrup, the little secret ingredient.
So there's the twist right there.
That's pretty much it.
Because typically you use sugar, right?
Yes. Okay. Traditionally you would use sugar, but being a Canadian Old Fashioned, maple syrup makes
There you go.
tons of sense to me. So give that a nice stir. You want to cool it down. You want to add a lot of.
Love it.
Add a lot of water to there, make it more drinkable for you.
I've never had an old-fashioned before, so this will be a new experience for me. Is this fairly common? People come in and ask for old-fashioned?
Oh, yeah.
Or is this something you see on the menu and go, why not? Let's try it.
A bit of both. Like, they're really coming back into popularity ever since Mad Men kind of came around. Shows like
Don
that.
Draper, yeah.
Don Draper loves drinking old-fashions, and he's really brought it back into fashion. So we're going to grab this glass. Big old
So I've got to ask about the big ice cubes, because I see a lot more of this common in the bars now, not using the small glass. Why is that?
There's more surface area on that big ice cube, so you're going to get more of a cooling with less of a watering down effect, which is definitely ideal. Put it all in there. And the last little touch is some orange essence.
Got to have the finishing touch.
So in the skin of citrus fruit, there's a lot of oil.
Okay.
And this oil can impart a very, very lovely smell that can really trick you into thinking you're not drinking as much alcohol as you are. So it's going to do that in there. Around the rim a bit. And there is the Canadian Old Fashioned.
Look at that. That is a really classy looking drink.
That is, yes. Like nice brown color, a little bit orange in there to bring out a bit of color.
Excellent. So maybe once the camera turns off, I may have a sip or two. I'm not too sure. So if I'm late getting back to the station, guys.
All right.
Yeah, you do have work left to do.
Yeah.
You do have work left to do, Michael.
Oh, there is that. That's right.
Moderation is key. Got to give Mike a hard time because tomorrow he's at Model Milk. Model Milk just named the best restaurant in Calgary by Avenue Magazine. What is he doing?
That's what happens when we let him book his own segments.
This is not fair.
Food.
He should spend the morning outside shoveling or something.
Yeah, maybe.